Welcome back to Fight Talk MMA, where we're covering everything from explosive immediate rematches to shocking near robberies in Sao Paulo. Today we'll explore Sean O'Malley's path to reclaiming gold, Paddy Pimblett's next steps, and much more in the world of MMA. But before we dive into the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and comment below. It really helps support the channel and means a lot to us. Sean O'Malley is set to face Merab Dvalishvili again at UFC 316, and fans are buzzing over how quickly the rematch was granted. Many questioned why O'Malley, who had only one title defense, would jump right back into a championship fight. In response, O'Malley bluntly told critics not to watch if they don't like the booking. He emphasized that once he proves himself again, fans will likely revisit and appreciate his performance. Despite the outside chatter, O'Malley appears laser-focused on rectifying mistakes from the first encounter. After undergoing hip surgery, he's confident in returning at full strength, hoping to neutralize Dvalishvili's relentless wrestling. For O'Malley, the goal is more than just getting his belt back. It's about showing he can adapt, evolve, and shut down critics. After admitting embarrassment over his grappling performance in the first fight, Sean O'Malley has made wrestling the centerpiece of his training camp. He highlighted that he's grappling more now than he did for the entire previous camp combined. Determined not to repeat past mistakes, O'Malley wants to show his wrestling chops and prove he can handle Dvalishvili's takedowns. This marks a huge shift from his usual emphasis on striking, indicating he's leaving no stone unturned to ensure a different outcome. Critics who labeled him one-dimensional might be in for a surprise if he manages to sprawl, counter-wrestle, and control the pace. By shoring up these weaknesses, O'Malley believes he can reclaim his spot atop the division. He's not just talking about improvements, he's showing it by relentlessly working on every aspect of his ground game.
Sean O'Malley gets taken down here is in March 2018 against Andre Sukumtat. We're gonna get this fight started already.
Carlos Prates was originally set to battle Jeff Neal at UFC 314, but that fight fell through. Now, Prates finds himself up against rising contender Garry, who's undefeated in the UFC and seeking to climb the welterweight ranks. Taking the bout on short notice, Prates openly shared a surprising detail about his preparation. He's still smoking up to 10 cigarettes a day despite focusing heavily on training. While he claims he's cut out partying and alcohol to boost his performance, the lingering smoking habit raises questions about his cardio and readiness for a 5-round clash. On the plus side, stepping in against someone like Garry provides Prates a massive opportunity to leap up the welterweight ladder. Whether his unorthodox lifestyle choices will affect his performance remains to be seen, but it's clear this fight could be a defining moment for both men. Paddy Pimblett steps into the spotlight at UFC 314, taking on veteran powerhouse Michael Chandler in a bout that could skyrocket him into lightweight stardom. Despite being ranked outside the top 10, Pimblett believes a win here would justify future showdowns with elite names like Charles Oliveira and Justin Gaethje. Adding fuel to the fire, Pimblett recently criticized Arman Tsarukyan, accusing him of dodging tough matchups. In turn, Tsarukyan fired back, daring Pimblett to call him out if he emerges victorious. It's a rivalry that underscores Pimblett's brash confidence, as well as his willingness to taunt the division's top contenders. Whether you see it as bold or reckless, Pimblett's approach draws attention and raises the stakes. Should he prevail over Chandler, the clamoring for an even higher profile opponent will only intensify. Henry Cejudo knows a thing or two about upsets, and he sees potential for another one at UFC 314. In his view, Paddy Pimblett has evolved significantly since his earlier octagon outings, making him a legitimate threat to pull off a shocker against Michael Chandler. Cejudo acknowledges Pimblett's improved grappling, cage control, and composure under pressure, qualities that have led to a growing legion of fans. While Chandler is desperate for a win to halt a recent 1-4 skid, Cejudo believes momentum is on Pimblett's side. An upset here wouldn't just be a big headline, it could reshape the lightweight division's landscape. Cejudo has urged fans to give Pimblett his due, warning critics not to underestimate his speed, power, and finishing instincts. If Cejudo's prediction holds, we could witness one of the year's most talked about results. Despite his friendship with Tom Aspinall, Paddy Pimblett finds it hard to bet against John Jones if the two heavyweights collide. Aspinall's size, speed, and grappling create a compelling challenge, yet Pimblett highlights Jones's unmatched fight IQ and proven longevity in the sport. From perfecting game plans to neutralizing each opponent's strengths, Jones has consistently shown a world-class ability to adapt. Pimblett admits he loves Aspinall and hopes he wins, but he can't ignore Jones's history of dominating every style thrown at him. With whispers of a unification bout possibly on the horizon, the matchup has fans debating who truly holds the edge at heavyweight. For Pimblett, this isn't just about picking a friend, it's about acknowledging the greatness of a fighter who's been shocking the MMA world for over a decade. Several exciting matchups are taking shape across upcoming UFC cards. First up, Matheus Camilo will make his promotional debut against Gabe Green at UFC Vegas 106 on May 17th, with Camilo looking to extend his 6-fight win streak. Also announced is Cody Durden versus Jose Ochoa for UFC Fight Night Atlanta on June 14th, where both flyweights aim to rebound from recent losses. Moving up to the heavyweight division, reigning flyweight champion Alexandre Pantoja has his sights set on defending his title during International Fight Week, one of the UFC's biggest annual showcases. Originally, Pantoja planned to fight in April, but was removed from that event in favor of a date closer to mid-year. With rumors swirling that Kai Kara-France is 12 weeks out from his next bout, many suspect a clash between these two could headline or co-headline. Pantoja remains tight-lipped about final details, but says the plan is to put on a spectacle for fans during the promotion's marquee summer event. For the champ, there's no better stage to prove he's the best in the world than during a week packed with meet and greets, fan expos, and star-studded main cards. Whether it's Kara-France or another top contender, Pantoja is eager to show he's more than ready to continue his dominance. Michael Bisping believes it's make or break time for Michael Chandler heading into UFC 314. Despite an electrifying debut and highlight reel moments, Chandler has struggled to keep his record clean in the UFC, going 1-4 in his last 5. Bisping insists that Chandler must seize this opportunity against Paddy Pimblett or risk fading from title contention altogether. Known for his knockout power and wrestling, Chandler has the skills but needs consistency to prove he's a real threat. Bisping's stance is clear. If Chandler can't bounce back now, his championship aspirations might slip away. With Pimblett on the rise and eager to crash the lightweight party, the pressure on Chandler is higher than ever. A decisive win could silence doubts, but another loss might leave him stranded as the division's gatekeeper rather than its king.
Oh, well.
Oh, mate.
It is not that here. It is like 43 degrees and dumping rain and wind.
Just days before UFC 314, fighters Norma Dumont and Marcos Tulio were nearly robbed in Sao Paulo. As they sat in their vehicle, an assailant attempted to smash the window and grab Tulio's phone, but couldn't fully break in. Rather than risking a physical confrontation, the pair drove off, dodging potential injury that could jeopardize Tulio's scheduled bout against Tracy and Gore. The incident highlighted the unpredictable dangers fighters sometimes face outside the cage. Fortunately, no one was hurt, and Tulio remains focused on fight night. While some might wonder if a trained UFC athlete would defend themselves, the risk of injuries or legal complications makes it safer to avoid escalation. The moment served as a stark reminder that outside the octagon, it's often smarter and safer to walk away. Thank you for watching today's breakdown. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you next time.